이거는 KIMJIA입니다. Hello guys, it's your girl KIMJIA, Black Korean, Nigerian. Hello guys, it's your girl KIMJIA, and today's video I'll be talking about the Korean visa application for Nigerians. Korea does not have visa free or visa on arrival for Nigerians. But there are so many Korean visa you can apply as a Nigerian citizen. Number one is the D2 study visa. The D2 study visa are for those seeking for high-level education like the bachelor or master degrees that are the ones eligible for this visa application. So the duration of staying in Korea is granted in accordance with the duration of your studies, and there are some documents required before you can apply for this D2 visa. Number one is the complete visa application form. Number two is an international passport. You need your Nigeria international passport and the complete certificate of admission from the host university, letter of admission. You need bank statements. You need your bank statements. Make sure you have money inside your account because you need your bank statement. Also, other relevant Korean document, other relevant documents you need before you can apply for this. Number two is the C3 short-term visit for general purpose. These are for those who want to come to Korea for conference, events, competition, training, or seminar. They are the ones eligible to apply for this visa. But there are some documents required, relevant documents, which is the invitation letter from the Korean company or organization stating the purpose of visiting and why you have to come to Korea. And you also need a certificate of the business registration of the Korean company or organization. You need a certificate. So the documents required depends on each visa you want to apply for. And you can't go to Korea to change your visa. It doesn't work that way. So whichever visa you are applying at the embassy, that is the visa that you are going with. You can't go to Korea, like for instance, you applied for like the D2 visa, which is the study visa, and when you get to Korea, you want to change it to like the C3 visa. It doesn't work that way. So you have to come back to your home country and we applied again. We applied for the C3 visa. You can't change your visa when you get to guys. Number three is the Korean language study visa, which is a D4 visa. These are for those who are studying Korean language or who will study Korean language for more than 90 days. Wow. They are the ones eligible to apply for this D4 visa. The document requirements you need before you can apply for this visa is almost the same thing with the D2 visa, but the D4 visa is just for you to come to Korea to study Korean language for more than 90 days. The duration of staying in Korea is granted also in accordance with the duration of your study. Once you are done studying Korean language, you will come back to Nigeria. And if you want to go to Korea again, you have to reapply for another visa. Like if you don't want to go to Korea for a bachelor degree or master degree, you can also apply for the Korean language training. Like I think it's like 6 months to 1 year. That is where you can stay in Korea. That's the duration of staying in Korea. So once you're done studying Korean language, once you're done with your training, you have to come back. You have to come back to Nigeria, and we applied for another visa. You can't change your visa, as I said before. You can't change your visa when you are in Korea to another visa. You have to come back and reapply. If you still have the interest of going to Korea for another reason, of course, you have to reapply for another visa. Four is the C3 short-term visit for medical treatment. These are for those who want to come to Korea for medical treatment or for surgery. They are the ones to apply for this C3 short-term visit for medical treatment. So we have the C3 short-term visit for business transaction. You want to come to Korea for business, then you can apply for this visa. We also have the South Korean tourist visa. South Korea is one of the most beautiful places that you will love or you will want to visit. There are a lot of things to experience when you come to Korea. if you want to visit all those beautiful places you see in K-drama, you want to learn more about Korean culture, you want to experience Korean tradition, you want to improve your Korean speaking skills. Yes, it's another part of improving your Korean speaking skills. You want to visit all those beautiful places you see in BTS videos. You have to apply for this South Korean tourist visa. You have the privilege to come to Korea to tour around, visit everywhere you want to visit, try Korean beautiful food, and also try Korean street food. You experience more about Korean culture, then you apply for this South Korean tourist visa. We also have the South Korean visit visa. If you want to visit a friend or your family or your husband or your boyfriend or anybody you feel you want to visit, then you have to apply for the South Korean visit visa. Apart from the visa application, there are some ways you can also come to Korea through the Korean scholarship, like through the Korean government scholarship, the Korean language scholarship, and other ways you can also come to Korea for free. Guys, there are so many Korean visa Nigerians can apply for. So many. Just check out the description below and you will see some of the Korean visa I've listed that you can apply. And also don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Please do click on the subscribe button and also the notification button so you can always get notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you next time with another of my Korean helpful video. Come tabi bayo. Annyeong. Bye. See you next time.